was a dark and perennial gray night in the realm of Manza-sun. For quite some time now, the sun rays haven't been able to filter through the cursed clouds of the realm. Few knew what really happened. Many suffered the consequences. But things were about to change. In the realm had just arrived a hero who would change the inexorable flow of events.
The time for introductions is over. Let's get on with it and look for this gold relic.
Our impatient paladin, a cunning knight with a lunatic soul named Rusty Steelknee, had just arrived in the realm of Manza-sun, where a precious gold relic was kept. His relic hunter's nose and a series of lucky coincidences had brought him to this place, without the slightest idea of what to expect.
I expect to become rich. What else?
As chronicled on the parchment of the High Wart, the gold relic is the source of immense power.
Good. That means it's very precious, right?
Secrets that had the scent of a myth and that were long handed down by...
Cash, money, dime, dough, greenbacks, stacks of doubloons?
Yes, it is worth a lot.
That's perfect then. It will be mine.
Moving the mouse cursor to the top of the screen, Rusty opened the contents of his mighty capacious belt and examined the 3 stacks of gold doubloons, clicking on them with the right button. Moving the mouse cursor to the top of the screen, Rusty opened the contents of his mighty capacious belt and examined the 3 stacks of gold doubloons, clicking on them with the right button. Moving the mouse cursor to the top of the screen,
There are 3 nice stacks of gold doubloons. I never leave home without money.
how much money had Rusty with him? To use it with the surrounding environment or with another inventory item, he would only need to click once with the left button to drag it. Suddenly, Rusty decided to make a wish and use his doubloons on the well. He clicks on those with the left button and drags them to the well.
Just one, though. I earned them with pain and sweat. I don't want to throw them away because a voiceover told me to.
Great! It worked! Rusty got the desire to interact with the surrounding environment too, to see what was around him. Just a few items got highlighted from sweeping the mouse. Once Rusty found something interesting, by clicking with the left button on such an item, the action he could perform appeared. The eye to look, the hand to use or pick up, the bubble to talk, the foot to walk. Pretty intuitive. Rusty did a test to see what he was capable of doing, so he decided to select the well and choose the action assigned to the hand, that is to say, use or pick up. Since he couldn't take the well, Rusty jumped in it.
There, I knew it. The voice tells you to jump in the well, and what do? You jump in the well. But this time, I won't accept it. I'll take the well. Done. It's a bit heavy, but it was worth it.
But Rusty realized that what he had done was illogical and decided, of his own free will, to give back a bit of normality to the story.
Okay. Maybe this time you're right. I overreacted. I'll put it back. But don't ask me ever again to jump in the well.
Coming to his senses, and now master of his actions, Rusty tried to understand in what area of the realm of Manza-sun he happened to end up. So he pointed his mouse towards the swinging sign and looked at the writing.
the sign with... It was the sign with the name of the place. Ye Old Cemetery. When it fell, the sign got stuck in the swamp ground down here and nearly hit the head of my horse Spoffy, which I just parked here. Oh no, there are green trolls approaching Spoffy. They don't seem to have good intentions. Spoffy, run! Oh, too late. Those filthy trolls are already on my poor Spoffy. Cannibals! Just a second. They're not interested in its flesh. But the stuff I left on the saddle? No! The sword given by my friend Arthur? Gone. The shield from my Nana? Stolen. The socks of metallic cloth with the days of the week written on them. Pilfered. My hand-soldered cast iron drawers. Strange. They left those behind. Oh, damn them. Maybe it would have been better if they just ate Spoffy. We'll tell Nana now that they stole my shield.
The adventure started with some hassle, but Rusty was ready to overcome any obstacle that would appear in his path. On the other hand, you never get to find the key to open the door under its doormat. What fun would that be?
Good. Now that I have the basic information, let's find someone who can direct me to the gold relic I'm looking for. It's a door. I'd say massive. I don't have much hope, but I guess I could check in. I don't believe it! A huge key! But who knows if it really opens this door? The entrance has been walled up. I wonder where this passage once led.
Who's there?
Hi, I'm Rusty Steelknee, a fearless knight, and I'm looking for the gold relic of the realm of Mansa-sun.
Well, at least you're not one of those damn green trolls who come and stink us out with their terrible smell. There are evenings when the wind blows southwards, making it so you can't breathe.
Well, I fear those smelly trolls found elsewhere to have fun today. But why are you turned towards the west?
Aren't you the skinny one with the wooden armor?
No. That's the lamppost. I'm the one behind you, with the, shiny armor.
Sorry, my wife gave me this new helmet, and I can't wear my glasses while wearing it. Anyway, nice to meet you, Sneak Tree. I am Macho Turtle, the guardian of the cemetery.
A blind and deaf guardian. You wouldn't have had any problem getting this job. Anyway... My name is Steelknee, Rusty Steelknee.
You're only at the beginning of the game, and you are already rusty and with a knee prosthesis?
Oh, but this isn't exactly my first adventure. The story begins when I decided to enter an underground crypt where...
Wait a minute. This is one of those endless series with a prequel, spin-off, sequel, and an animated series, isn't it?
That was the idea, actually. As a matter of fact, there's already a comic depicting my brave actions in...
Cut it out, brave knight. I already have an infinite queue of VR games to work off.
Okay. A while ago, some water dropped on my knee, and it got rusty.
I understand.
But I still want the animated series.
But tell me, Smilk Free, what brings you in your shiny armor to these parts?
What the... I was saying, I'm here because... I'm looking for the gold relic of the realm of Mansa-sun. This is the realm of Mantisan, right?
Of course, this is the realm of Mantisan. And the gold relic you talk about is definitely the famous idol lamp, TM. It's kept inside the Ascension Temple. Unfortunately, at this time, the temple is currently not accessible. The lift is long broken, and they still haven't made up their minds to repair it.
I understand, but I don't see the problem. I've climbed obstacles much higher than this one. Point the direction of the temple immediately, and I'll find a way to get there.
All right. The Ascension Temple is at the top of that cliff.
What? When I talked about climbing obstacles, that was just a metaphor.
I told you it wouldn't be easy. However, there could be a way, actually. The Old Guardian, also known as the Old Guardian, had the necessary tools for climbing up to the temple. With that free climbing gear and lots of goodwill, you might just make it.
Very good. Okay, and just where can I find this Old Guardian?
He's dead, having crashed down in the attempt to climb to the temple. But, what's that rotten egg smell? Are those stinking trolls back again?
Well, now I really have to go. Bye!
Hey, look at this, Rudy. Perhaps this might come in handy.
Rusty. My name is Rusty. What might come in handy? Wait a minute. Where did you get that piece of paper?
Well, I only wear this loincloth, so I pulled it out from...
All right, stop. I don't want to know. What's on it?
It's... a list. Here, all the tombs in the cemetery are listed. Today, I'm supposed to catalog and deliver it to my boss. We can exchange favors. You do the job in my place and write down all the corresponding names. And I'll give you more information on how to find the grave of the Old Guardian.
Hey, what was that? A rabbit? Teflonda Slick. Huh. Is it just me, or did this tomb lower when I stepped on it? Moreover, on the safe here in front, the hand of the left indicator moved. From 0, it changed to 130. Of course. It's a scale tomb! My armor weighs 110 pounds, my muscly body another 180 pounds. Total, 290 pounds. Let's see what the inscription says about this Teflonda Slick. Perpetually careful about her weight, each night she calculated the calories consumed during the day to afford the luxury of eating one of the marvelous 260-calorie ice cream sundaes prepared by the cook. There's more writing below, but it's written so small I can't tell the I from the O. All right, I marked the first name on Macho's list. Let's proceed since there's still a fair number missing. Mac and Mike McOkay. Siamese twins, they shared the same leg. They became famous in county fairs because they were unbeatable in the three-legged race. When Mac died, Mike dragged him around for 2 years, until he decided to cut the leg to the twin, tired of the burden. He died a few minutes later, having accidentally sliced his femoral artery. Poor guys. But it must have been of great satisfaction to win all those races. I remember when I did them with my grandma. We always came in last because of her hip pain. She would get that from dragging me when I collapsed after the first 5 feet. Good. Let's add another name on the list. The rabbit crawled up this crypt and hid between those caskets. Bunny, come on out. I won't hurt you. Whoa!
Hey, you! Leave Donnie alone!
Excuse me?
Donnie, my pet weasel! I saw you wanted to kidnap it!
Kidnap? Actually, I thought it was a rabbit, and you know how it is. It's dinner time.
Killer! You want to eat Donnie!
I don't anymore. Before knowing it had a name, I wanted to eat it, but now I just kind of want to tenderly caress it. Anyway, pleasure to meet you. I'm Rusty Steelknee. Mighty Knight.
All right, Mighty Knight. I'm not completely convinced, but I believe you. The fact is, in these times, all of the pet weasels of the realm are mysteriously disappearing. My name is Roy Spiderweb, textile entrepreneur of the realm of Manzasun for several generations. What brings you here?
Now I'm looking for a precious gold relic, the famous idol lamp.
Yeah, I know it, but I didn't know it was so precious. I thought that King Prime II only really cared about it because it's the wedding gift of the poor Queen Lady Rosemary.
Doesn't the blood rush to your head being upside down?
No, in the spiderweb family, we have a special emetic toxin that splits the cardiovascular frequency at every juncture, allowing us to take positions bordering on superhuman.
What?
No, blood doesn't rush to my head.
I hope you're not planning to kiss me.
And why would I do that?
Well, I don't know. I thought I already saw a similar scene before.
Can we finish this topic, please?
Good idea.
Plus, I only do that when it rains very hard.
Since it seems that you know the king very well, do you happen to know where he keeps the idol lamp?
Sure, it's not a secret. You can find it by turning immediately left once you enter the temple.
Huh, that's it? Well, if it's so precious to him, how come he left it in plain view? Isn't he afraid that someone might steal it?
Absolutely not! The lamp is protected by a hellish mechanism. It's not possible to reach the shrine without being burned alive, cut in two by a huge axe, tortured by a rain of stones, and suffer electrocution from 1.21 gigawatts of power!
Darn! I haven't even surpassed the first difficulties, and already longer and more difficult trials are afoot. I'm searching for the old guardian's tomb. Would you know where he's buried by chance?
The old guardian's tomb? I have no idea what you're talking about.
But wait, didn't you say you've lived here a long time? You don't know who the old guardian of the cemetery is?
Sorry, but I can't help you. What I can do is guide you to the burial site of my Donette, Donnie's grandma.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss, but no thanks. I'm fine. What kind of rope do you require for this magic trick?
It's the nylon web fabric, created and produced by my family for generations. It's pretty elastic and extremely resistant. It also sticks to any objects much better than glue.
I could convince Roy to give me the nylon web. I could then manage to climb easily to the top of the mountain, with no need to find the grumpy old guardian's tomb and his free climbing tools. This nylon web is interesting. Can you lend me your nylon web? I promise you'll get it back in one piece.
I don't lend my stuff to strangers. I barely know you.
I'll see you, Roy. I have a mission to complete.
Okay, if you're looking for me, I'll be up here.
But where did he go? Lub Bear. No standard armor fit the enormous size of Lub. The muscles in his neck were so big that the farrier built a special helm for him to contain it. His temper wasn't the greatest, but his mommy always managed to calm him with the rhythm of the hypnotic sound of Lubby's little snake, as she called it. On the tomb is a grate that the echo seems to be coming from. A bit below, there's some kind of torch holder, without the torch. Whew! That's such hard work writing all those names down. And above all, boring! I'm a knight of action. Who wants to read all these inscriptions on tombstones to find an old guardian?
Our paladin felt frustrated by the intellectual task ahead of him. Reading the epitaphs of dozens of tombs doesn't suit him. So he asked for help from his most precious source of information, the narrating voice. With smooth tones, the narrating voice told him he knew the answer to his question. That is to say, where the tomb he was looking for was located. But then he confronted him with a moral dilemma not easy to decide. If he chose the simplest path, his conscience would label him a fraud who preferred shortcuts to real challenges. On the other hand, he would save precious time in retrieving the fantastic gold relic and conclude his mission.
I'd really like to read all these nice tombstones. I mean it. But I think I could use the time I'd save by choosing the easy path for, I don't know, taking Spoffy for a stroll.
The choice of the bold knight made perfect sense, so the narrating voice decided to reveal to him an astonishing truth. The revelation was so shocking and mind-blowing that an unnatural silence wrapped the Ascension Mountain and its surrounding swamp.
Well, if you don't get a move on, it'd be faster actually reading all the tombstones.
The young and hasty knight had just blown a hint, giving him an unparalleled level of stoicism. But the voice felt the need to help the less wise, so he still wanted to tell him that the cursed tomb was concealed because it hid a danger so powerful as it would be able to wipe out the whole realm of Manzasun and the surrounding kingdoms. The one you know as the Guardian, the voice continued, knows the real name of he who lies in the coffin and will be able to direct you on the right path.
I get that. I asked the Guardian the real name of the old Guardian, and I will find his coffin. Clear and simple. Maybe he'll also be able to tell me which wing of the cemetery he was buried.
Convinced he understood, Rusty walked with firm and decisive steps to have a few words with the Guardian.
Oh, nice. The list is complete. And anyway, none of these tombstones displays an epitaph related to an old Guardian. The voice was right. Maybe there is a hidden wing of the cemetery in which the corpse was laid. Let's take the list back to Macho. He'll be able to give me answers.
Who's there?
Here's the list completely filled out.
Ah, I see it's even got the red SOS stamp. This mark lasts a lifetime. You know that?
I don't know what you're talking about. What stamp? What mark?
The one that popped onto the list. It appears because you asked for help from home. The simple path. Don't you worry. I won't tell anyone about this. The important thing is that you feel at ease with your conscience.
Of course, my conscience is here. Quiet. Not saying anything.
Like hell?
I think I performed this job brilliantly. I haven't missed a thing. But I have noticed that no grave in this cemetery refers to the grumpy old Guardian. You don't happen to know his Christian name, do you? Maybe they buried him under his real name?
In one of these tombs, a really good friend of his is buried. They say he took care of the corpse. He left some hints in order to find him, but nobody up to now has been able to decode them. If you think you're tough enough, be my guest.
Okay then. Thanks. What was the name of the old Guardian?
I told you, the Farrier. No one ever managed to open his tomb, wherein lies the secret of the place in which the old Guardian rests. He left some hints in order to find him, but nobody up to now has been able to decode them. If you think you're tough enough, be my guest.
Are the graves all here, or are there other places where I could find a tomb?
Well, I haven't been here long, but I think there could be some other unmarked places in which they've laid some corpses. In fact, you know what? I'm giving away at a bargain price this ye old cemetery map and annexed swamp.
Right, but...
Well, there's no need to thank me. You were really likable, and believe me, if it weren't for my wife, I would give this map to you for free. But you need to give me a stack of gold doubloons. It's really a steal. You won't regret it.
Well, but whatever.
Good. Wise decision. And don't wrinkle it.
Do the green trolls happen to be playing a leatherball tournament?
Green trolls playing leatherball? That simply cracks me up.
Sure, Macho, if you think so. Thanks, Macho. With your information on the farrier and my acumen, I'll manage to decode the clues scattered among those old tombstones and free the princess from the clutches of the dragon.
Aren't you getting confused with some other story?
Right! I got caught up in all the excitement. I'll go look for the old guardian, even if I prefer the princess. But this map is a con. It's super small, and there are no indications apart from some random names. I got swindled like a fool by Macho. The next time I see him, I'm gonna tell him off.
Hey, Fearless Knight.
Listen, Macho, about the map you sold me.
Relax, no need to thank me again. It was my pleasure.
Well, to be honest, I'm not very happy about the purchase, so...
What's wrong? Look, it's original, and the nominal coordinates are more accurate than ever.
There's only me, you, and a lot of dead people in this place. Who do you want to sell it to?
Hey, it's not my fault if you don't like it. Look for an internet spot and put the advertisement on Eneye. You'll see how many people will bid.
Okay, forget about it. Thanks, but now I really have to go. Jazz Scalione. Jazz was one of the finest cooks in the realm. We owe him the spicy wildebeest roast covered with honey and the delicious ice cream sundaes flavored chocolate, sour cherry, and pistachio. It is said he kept a secret stash for his lover, Teflonda Slick. There's a hatch that opens. There's a fridge inside the tombstone. It's full of ice cream sundaes! There are sour cherry and pistachio sundaes, chocolate pistachio, and sour cherry chocolate ones. Mmm, good to know. Ramai Chin Moonshine. Ramai passed his days going in and out of the Inn of the Realm. He came in, drank, and went out drunk. He was hospitalized several times in the nearby Xenodochium because of various alcohol-induced comas, which he survived. He died one night when, tired of wandering for inns, he simply decided to lay down on his own bed. A drunk woman went into the room, ranting and wielding an axe, plunging it into the blankets. Ramai was under. He didn't notice a thing. What an ugly fate. Surviving various alcohol-induced comas and then dying from not going out to drink. There are some empty bottles at the bottom of the tombstone. The label says Whiskrog. Let's take this bottle. There are 2 semi-hidden corks in the grass surrounding Ramai's tomb. I'll take them. Duke Madran Feudaman. He was a man intelligent and rich, both in substance and appearance, known for his extreme greed. He was the only one to survive the tortures of Drill the Riddler. Well, I guess if he's here, though, it didn't do him much good after all. Observing the colossal obelisk between one stone and another, an old newspaper sticks out. Oh, impossible to take it, though. Those stones must weigh 2 tons each. Drill the Riddler. Here lies the Riddler, a sadistic man who lured unwary foreigners to his inn and then locked them in and tortured them. Tying them to a chair, he forced them to answer the crosswords of a famous newspaper, promising to let them go only after they solved the 13-down question. 9 letters. Important person who benefits from feudal rights. No one was ever able to do it. On the tombstone is a panel with some small holes and the symbol of a mouth. pull it on the nose. Exiled because of the fetid smell his armpits emanated, he built a hermitage in a swamp area. He lived the rest of his days becoming a celebrity of the most famous social networks, like Facestone and Knicker. His corpse was found more than a year after his death, with his hands still resting against the keyboard. He had over 3 million notifications to read. It's not possible. We're starting to lose it with all this technology. Oh wait, 1 second. How can I like this tombstone and share it with my friends? It's a very small tomb. I don't think this could be the resting place of the old guardian. It says Donette, world's best grandma. It's the mini tomb of the grandma of Donnie, the pet weasel of Roy Spiderweb. I think it's from here that Donnie suddenly came out. Maybe it was preying on the tomb of its grandma? The farrier. Here lies the man who more than anyone else contributed to the technological development of the realm of Manza-san. We owe him the invention of the first pressure alarm, the thermal shock, and the modular way bridges for chariots of both small and large dimensions. The old cemetery is also his doing. In fact, in cooperation with Drill the Riddler, the farrier designed and placed all the tombs depending on the needs of the clients. He must have been a really great man. 3 enormous locks completely surround the headstone, which includes a little shaky door. Who knows what it might contain?
Who's there?
Someone wrote something in chalk on the stone. C4R, 3 full lift forals. Captain of the Guards, Festerbottom. He did his duty honorably by enforcing the law and defending the king's interest. Then one day he was discovered being sitting down and confessed to be a woman. So she became a courtesan of the king. She was also forced to change her name to Esther Bottom. At his behest, he made us carve his man's name on the tombstone in honor of what he considered to be his true identity. I see something inside a cavity of the tombstone, but it's covered by a sort of green luminescent spiderweb. Fairy Mary. Madly in love with a brave man but never reciprocated, she always imagined a life with him by her side. She died of a broken heart when she heard the news that actually he was a she. On the display is a green button. I press it.
Unrecognized face.
Damn, it's a facial 3D scanner. Oh, amazing. I'd like to have one at home for when unwanted visitors come calling. Captain of the Guards, Festerbottom. At his behest, he made us carve his man's name on the tombstone in honor of what he considered to be his true identity. By looking at the green spiderweb closely, I can read a trademark in the corner. Nylon web TM. It's a kind of fabric, not a real spiderweb. Nylon web. Nylon web. Oh, it's the fabric Roy talked to me about. All right, let's remove this fake spiderweb and see what the headstone hides. Damn, it's firmly stuck to the edge of the headstone and seems too sturdy to be broken with my bare hands.
Who's there?
Hey! Roy! Just out of curiosity, a nylon web is resistant to...
Sure I can, but then I would have to kill you by putting a juicer over your hand and make...
I'm not so sure, but maybe...
Of course, but then I would have to cripple you by tying your legs to the back of the fastest horse in the realm, so you're not able to go around and resell it.
But I don't want to do anything like that, and I find the ways in which you torture me very rude.
Alright, sorry. Actually, I was training for the Matoko, the tournament which will take place in the Ascension Temple.
Matoko? What is that? A big stuffed cat you keep in the tavern as a trophy?
Nope, it's the macabre torture contest. Everyone knows that. You want to play?
Maybe later. Right now I have a mission to complete. And to do it, I need to know if the nylon webs are indestructible.
There is a way to break it, but they punished me with a macabre torture of demerit for having revealed it to the wrong people, and I don't want to commit the same mistake.
Maybe I'm on the right path. If I manage to get this information, I could find out what is hidden in the tomb of Fester Bottom.
With whom do you keep talking when you turn the other way?
Nothing. No one. I had to digest some jugged beef from yesterday, and I didn't want to be rude. Can you lend me your nylon web? I promise you'll get it back in one piece.
I don't lend my stuff to strangers. I barely know you.
You can trust me, Roy. There must be a way to convince you I'm a knight of noble virtue.
There could be a way. Being a member of the Esta Order. Are you a member of the Esta Order?
What a question. Of course I am.
All right, then show me the tattoo of enrollment.
Sure, Roy. What? The tattoo of enrollment?
Every member has one. Show me and I'll treat you like a brother, revealing how to break the green and red nylon webs. Mine is on the back of my neck. I chose to put it there.
Darn. See, I chose a place a bit hidden. To show it to you, I would have to completely take off my armor, and that doesn't seem fitting for a cemetery.
I get it. Then bring me a photo as proof.
A photo? I should photograph my butt only to show you my tattoo of enrollment? And how would I take a photo in this forsaken place?
You're not obliged, but if you want to prove you belong to the Esta Order, I need to see the tattoo. To get a photo of yourself, you just need to go into Ye Old Toilet. There, you'll find a free Spectre 4800K, a booth that takes mean mugshots.
I must find a way to obtain that damn tattoo photo, after first finding out what all it represents. I'll see you, Roy. I have a mission to complete.
Okay, if you're looking for me, I'll be up here.
Someone wrote something in chalk on the stone. C4R, 3 full lift forals. That's an impressive precipice, and there's no kind of protection. I've got to be very careful if I don't want to take flight of many, many miles. It would be best to limit my steps and move only when I've decided where to go. There's a powerful wind here. Hey, this is huge! How is it possible nobody ever noticed it? To open it, there's a combination lock with letters and numbers. An alphanumeric combination. I heard a click. Maybe it worked. Wow! It's full of gold bars! So much for the doubloon stacks. I'm rich! No! I feel like crying. Looking at the bathroom from the outside, I'd have said that it was a hole. Instead, it's huge. Aw, gross. A spittoon. And clean. Well, at least the inside, since in the edges is all the spit of the guys who missed their shot. Ew. Oh, and gross again. Oh, God, something got stuck under my boot. Oh, it looks like pink gum. Ew, I can't pull it off. Darn. Well, it's not that bad. I can still walk. Ugh. Sometimes I forget I'm wearing a helmet. The toolbox contained a hammer, a screwdriver, and a wrench. They could come in handy. A piece of glass fell off. I'll keep it. It could be useful.
Who's there?
Let's see if I can manage to clean the pink gum from the bottom of the boot. I finally did it. Bars of this crypt are really sharp. I hang the mirror with the help of the pink gum. That should hold it without problems. Perfect! Now I just have to call Roy and look at the tattoo on the mirror. Rusty, you're a genius. Hey! Roy! Here is the famous tattoo of enrollment escalator. Now I just have to tattoo it on my butt.
Howdy, Mighty Knight. What brings you here?
Nothing, Roy. Just wanted to check how much time it would take to get here. Better take the mirror off before someone gets suspicious and accuses me of attempted reflection. The logo on the knight armor is the one I saw tattooed on the back of Roy's neck. A tattoo of enrollment in the Esta Order. I must find a way to tattoo it on my backside, take a picture of it, and show it to Spiderweb. Well, it's true. Inside the mural is the sign of the Esta Order, but I don't know how to take it. All the tiles are pretty well glued down, and I'm not able to copy the drawing and tattoo it on my buttocks. Of course! With the help of the hammer and screwdriver, I should be able to take the tile off the wall and get my hands on it. Although I'm sorry to ruin this amazing mural. I'm not so bad as a specialized construction worker, but I prefer being a relic hunter. And this tile I just retrieved will lead me to the idle lamp. I close the curtain. Here we go! Before pressing the button, I take my armor off and pose to snap a picture of my buttocks with the fake tattoo. Ready? Ooh, it's a bit cold in here. So let's hurry up and take this photo.
Welcome to the free photo room. I'm the Spectre 4800K, an advanced automated camera with luxometric exposition sensors, fixed span focus, and adaptable white balance. For those who haven't figured it all out, it's enough to stay quiet and follow the simple instructions of Phase 1. The other phases are just force of occupational habit. Phase 1, acquisition of subject. Look at the red light, make a nice smile, and hold still, not breathing for a few hours. Okay, a few seconds will be enough.
While the machine develops a pic, I put my armor back on because it's freezing cold in here. Ooh, I'm almost trembling. Ooh, the tile just slipped out of my hands. Right, I took the picture, so let's hope it's a good one. Time to get dressed.
Phase 2, upload the picture. Phase 3, development and post-processing. Phase 4, fixing on photo paper. Phase 5, quick drying. Phase 8, picking up your picture. Pick up your snapshot from the designated window. And if you're wondering what happened to phases 6 and 7, well, mind your own business.
Oh, finally the picture is ready. I pick it up from the appropriate window.
Thanks for using the Spectre 4800K, designed by the Farrier Corporation in cooperation with the Mage Whiz Artist, who reminds you that the picture was free. The free photos are kindly offered by Spiderweb Incorporated, a name that's a guarantee. Ministerial authorization pending. For the privacy policy, please consult the online guide or call the hotline 800-123-STAR.
Let's see the photo. Wow, I've never seen my backside up so close. Now I understand why the courtesans always have to look when I walk past them. This free photo room is a blast. First of all, because it's free. And also, because the strobes are phenomenal!
Who's there?
Hey! Roy! Here's the photo in which I proudly show my tattoo enrollment in the ESTA order.
Okay, fine. Keep the photo. Surely you chose a very uncomfortable place to show you belong to the Order.
You're telling me.
Good job, Knight Steelknee. You've brilliantly proven you belong to the ESTA Order. Now I can reveal to you how to break the nylon webs. You have to know that the nylon webs are composed of 2 different stages and can be broken through vocal codes. In the first stage, the most resistant one, they're white. Then there are green ones, which, once broken, disintegrate. It's for environmental protection. What color is the nylon web you want to break?
Green.
The green ones have this vocal passcode. Locantriat Moonkai.
But is it necessary to move my head in a frenzied way like you while I recite the password, or can I avoid that?
No, I just do it to make the voice codes more dramatic. The important thing is to repeat them correctly.
Those nylon webs are sure cutting edge. Wow, how many clients you must have.
I have lost all my customers. Some turned into trolls, some run away, and others died. And we don't get a lot of visitors in such a depressing place. But once, the realm of Manzasun wasn't like this. There was a beautiful, thriving forest, and the sun shone high in the sky.
Is it a long story?
What?
No, I was saying, if it's a long story, tell me now, so that I can press the skip button. Long stories bore me.
No, wait, don't skip! It's interesting and full of funny names, like the one for the damn cup never.
Whatever, I'm not interested in the bowel diseases of this area.
The cup never is the curse of the perennial night for everyone.
That sounds more like a slogan for a phone company.
I wouldn't joke about Lady Carmen and the Witch. Her spell turned the beautiful realm of Manzasun into a gloomy swamp, obscuring the sun behind these gray clouds. Any inhabitants who never managed to hide and shelter inside the Ascension Temple, the only place not subjected to her dark spell, turned into green and stinky trolls.
And why would this Lady Carmen have cast such a terrible spell?
For now, it always causes great pain when I have to recall the terrible day on which King Prime II made that bold gesture. The bewitched night, in fact, when the witch came back and showed up at the village where the king and the queen were celebrating their anniversary.
Oh yes, the golden anniversary of two washed-up rulers really gives an extra kick to this story.
The security man of the queen, Sir Beau Digard, bravely tried to stop the dreadful advance of the witch, futilely, since she took control of his sword and with a swift strike detached the head of the unlucky knight.
You didn't mention the horror twist.
Reaching the foot of the regal throne, Lady Carmen cast a dreadful curse on her hated twin sister, the Queen Rosemary.
Did you already tell me they were twins, or did I fall asleep earlier?
At this point, the king, blinded by rage, took advantage of a moment of distraction by the witch and cut her head right off with his royal sword. The king forgot that such an action would condemn us all to the cup never.
But maybe the king didn't know about the curse. Such things are certainly not put in writing.
Actually, there's an edict written by her hand in the town hall notice board. If anyone would dare kill me, I'll unleash the cup never on all the realm of Manzasun.
Finished? Okay. Good. Thanks for the history lesson. Now I can go back to the fun part of the game. I'll see you, Roy. I have a mission to complete.
Okay, if you're looking for me, I'll be up here.
How did he say to break the nylon webs? Loka! Trish and Mookai! Yes! It broke! Let's see what's in the niche. The Mask of a Bald Man. Taken! I wear the mask and press the button for the 3D facial scan. How do I look?
Welcome back, love. What can I make you for dinner tonight?
Hatch opened. It contains a metal can. I'll take it. In this can seems to be something It makes a strange noise when I shake it. Darn. The mask disintegrated. I wonder how long it was in that niche. Well, never mind. It served its purpose. Hi, Macho.
Hey, fearless knight.
May I ask you a favor? Do you think you can manage to open a can with your halberd?
Are you kidding? Of course I can. I can open it with my eyes shut. Actually, this time the operation must be done with impeccable and millimetric precision, so I must keep my eyes wide open. Place it on that wall and move aside.
Wow! Your halberd is really sharp. I wouldn't want to be in the wall's shoes.
Something tells me that without the glasses, I won't be able to open your can and leave its contents intact. Do something for me. Procure me a bottle of splash lenses. There's a vending machine nearby. Find it and I'll open the can before you know it.
I'd say maybe it's better. Nothing happens. Maybe the sign tells the truth. A vent. How can I use this vent? Howdy! Is anybody there? Howdy! Is anybody there?
Who's there? Hey, you with the wooden armor, don't mess with me. I can see you, you know that? Good. Run, you coward. I turned back to look to the swamp, but I don't think you've gotten away with it.
Damn it. All the liquid is coming out of that vent. Better close the valve. It seems stuck, and the paper is very resistant. Since you get nowhere with kindness, I'll try to be more rude and pull this paper towel. Oh, damn paper. It was already broken. Good. My patch with the pile of paper seems to be holding. If I don't find the golden relic, I could always think about a career as a plumber. Oh no! Maybe the pressure of the installation is too high and the liquid is squirting out of the pipes of the vending machine at full throttle. Good, it stopped. Luckily, the vending machine must have had a limited flow time. Otherwise, I'd have already flooded the bathroom. Good. I've plugged up the hole so that the liquid can proceed in the output circuit of the installation. Perfect. There are no other leaks. The miraculous liquid of the splash lenses keeps going on its way through the sturdy pipes.
I feel an urge to go to the toilet, but I'll try to control myself. Who's there?
I use the wrench to rotate the little inner pipe. By turning the pipe on the ground, I made the other one turn up.
Who's there?
Closed. Howdy! Is anybody there?
Who's there?
That sounds like Macho's voice.
Hey, you with the wooden armor, don't mess with me. I can see you, you know that? Who dares spray this smelly water in my face? But what happened to my eyes? I'm able to distinguish dry trees from the trolls now.
Hi, Macho.
Hey, fearless knight.
May I ask you a favor? Do you think you can manage to open a can with your halberd?
Thanks to an intervention I would define as almost divine, now I see perfectly, and I can split the can open like an apple. Place it on that wall and move aside.
A remarkably precise cut. He didn't even graze the object that was inside. Good. I'm gonna leave the can here, but this rattle comes with me. Thanks, Macho. I owe you one. Maybe the fact that Lub's mom called the rattle Lubby Snake refers to the rattlesnake. Let's echo the sound of this rattle in the grate. The grate followed the beat of the rattle, but the rhythm suddenly stopped. It seemed to me the most logical solution, but maybe I'm still missing something. It's a torchless torch holder. It's fixed to the tomb with a moving metal arch that allows it to bounce. Maybe the fact that Lub's mom called the rattle Lubby Snake refers to the rattlesnake. Let's echo the sound of this rattle in the grate. I put it on the torch holder and push it to make the rattle move. What a nice rhythm. Better and better. Even if this seems a bit of a stretch. The sound of the rattle, synchronized to the movement of the torch holder, set off a mechanism that has revealed Lub's helm. On the mechanism is a green button. You know, usually the color green doesn't mean danger. I press it. It moved and points in the direction of the Duke's obelisk. Of course! Pressing the button again, the mechanism of this catapult tomb should shoot the heavy helm on the obelisk, freeing the stuck newspaper. I press again. Let's see if by hitting the obelisk I can destroy it to retrieve the newspaper. Oh, better move. I wouldn't want all those tons of steel straight in my face.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Warning, 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 warning.
Well,
Missile
nothing
lock
happened.
detected.
The eject mechanism must have jammed. Darn. Come on. Unblock!
Our hero was violently hit by the heavy helmet of Le Bear, and there was nothing else for him to do. To avoid the helm, I mean. But Rusty's thick skin, and maybe more so the heavy armor he wore, let him recover in a matter of a few seconds. 8.7 to be exact.
Faster than a tire change in Formula One. If only I knew what the hell Formula One is. Maybe I shouldn't underestimate the hit to the head I took. I'll figure that out later. Now I have to retrieve the helm of Lub. Otherwise, I don't think I can destroy the obelisk of the Duke and retrieve the newspaper. Let's see. In theory, after hitting me, it should have ended up in the swamp below. All right, I'll go back down to find and retrieve Lub's helm.
Hello, Master Igu. It's me.
Are you crazy calling me? Do you want to get caught? And what's with this echo? Are you calling me from a latrine?
No, Master Igu. I'm in the cemetery's pit. Don't worry, the line's safe. I'm using a disposable can phone.
And how is the quest for the body going? I'm expecting good news.
Well, me and my men are searching the swamp inch by inch. But the farrier did an incredible job hiding it.
Then why did you call me? I was almost done preparing my smoked prawn with some peasant salami stuffed in a port's fresh lard.
Sounds very tasty. Sorry to bother you. But I bring good news, too. There's a new guy around, a fearsome knight who's working for us.
I don't need any more lazy fools stealing my doubloons. What's so special about this guy?
Don't worry, Master Reader. To be honest, he doesn't know he's carrying out our mission. He's already learned how to break the nylon web. We got stuck trying to deal with that.
An intelligent knight. But sooner or later, he's gonna find out we're taking advantage of him.
Surely, but by then it will be too late.
Good. Very good. And what about the beast? Did you handle it? The orders were pretty clear. And by the way, did you make those ugly hairy animals disappear?
There's only Spiderweb's hideous weasel left. But believe me, it's running out of time. Beast is in her little cage in the safe house, covered with a dark blue towel that makes it think it's nighttime.
Good. And make sure to eliminate every mirror. They're risky for the beast.
Sure, Master Eagle. The mirrors are fine. Don't worry, things are working out for the best. Darn, I better rush to the headquarters to close the cage and cover the mirrors before Master finds out.
It's my horse, Spoffy. Somebody's left a flyer under the saddle. You can't leave a horse put for a second before they immediately litter him with spam. A token of poor quality, attached with a string, which I put in another slot on my belt. Your host tonight is DJ Super Knight, ready to satisfy your musical requests with custom dedications. Free entry, coupon valid for a free drink. P.S. Please insert the token in the usual secret entrance. A strange axe is stuck in this broken trunk. I'll try to use all my strength to extract this abandoned axe. What was that? It's an old boat full of holes. Looks equipped with next-generation accessories. A dashboard with ignition key? Without the keys, I'll never get it to start, even by jump-starting it. I'm not an electrician. I don't remember it being so damaged when I got here with Spoffy. I must get it repaired before leaving with the relic. The other bank is too far to reach with a jump.
In the mind of our unathletic hero, the idea to sign up for a long jump class was beginning to take shape.
I don't accept advice from a character that hasn't even got a frame of animation. An abandoned-looking shack with a dried-up tree on the side. A Templar. I don't understand what he is doing on that rock. Hello, my name is Rusty Steelknee, and I'm a ruthless knight.
Go away, horrible vision.
Who are you talking to, noble Templar?
To you, horrible zombie pirate, tell Captain Crabbrain that it's useless to send his henchmen to me. You can keep me tied to this pole in the middle of the ocean to dry my armor for all time if you want.
A zombie? Where? Oh, wait. Tied to a pole? In the ocean? You swallowed any hallucinogenic lately?
Careful when you talk to me, filthy, gruesome zombie. Unless you want to be stabbed by my sharp saint sword. I didn't survive my last crusade in the realm of Babylons just to be insulted by a rotten living dead.
Realm of Babylons? I've been there as well, to recover the sacred mantra.
Of the High Wart. It was me who smelled the scent of the Baru oil. Thanks to that, I can see...
Into the future, of course! Obviously not physically, but your brain is in who knows what future time.
I already told you I have no intention of revealing where we Templars have hidden our priceless riches. And you'll never find anything on this ship.
No way. Maybe I should try entering his mind to help him understand where he actually is so I can talk to him. Once my analysis Gizmon used me as a guinea pig in one of his experiments, so I know what to do in this case. Use self-hypnosis. By making hypnotic spiral rotate, you can join the subconscious dimension of the subject. In the long run, it can cause sickness, but the things you do for science. On this side, the cortex shows a little hole in a round slot. Flyer said to stick the token inside the usual secret entrance. Let's try putting it in the slot I saw in the cortex. A door open inside the willow. Is this the entrance to the discovery? There are some ladders going down. Let's see. Freaking root. found the discolstery, the Weeping Willow. Behind the bar is DJ Super Night. Besides a bit too decadent architecture, the water leaks, the miserable loudspeakers, your visible cables going to the mixer, the absence of alcoholic drinks, the scarce lighting, and the absence of any other people, well, it doesn't look half bad. There's a cage containing a giant bat. My conscience would like to free this rare Pteropus vampirus, but unfortunately the cage is way up high and I haven't got the keys. It's DJ Super Night, the one on the flyer. He looked more ripped on there, though. Hello, DJ Super Night. Can I make a dedication? He's too busy to dance. Maybe I should choose it directly from the list on the wall and point it out with my finger. It's the list of songs it is possible to ask of DJ Super Night. It's written that requests can only be made after 2200. Let's see. I forge metal with my breath remix. I have exceptional sight, but I can't stand a fight. Me and my friends at Cryptor. Gravity got nothing on me. Purple hair, purple dandruff. It's a hypnotic picture. Oh, sorry, DJ. I saw this beautiful picture, and I'd really like to take it as a souvenir. I get that this might mean a lot to you, and that you would never part with it. But it would make a good promotion for your discolstery. Okay, I'll just take it. Half hidden by this board is a spray bottle. I'll take it. The label says, spray soap. Keep out of reach of children at a distance of at least 10 feet, as the jet is very long. Must have been lost by the cleaning lady a few decades ago. Hello, DJ Super Night. Can I make a dedication? He's too busy to dance. Maybe I should choose it directly from the list on the wall and point it out with my finger. Good. Let's choose a song. Put on purple hair, purple dandruff, because I'm a beautiful but damn night. But where has he gone? There he is. He's looking in the direction of the tree. I get it. He's consulting the clock to see if it's the hour for dedications. I guess he wants me to know that it's not still time for dedications. I have to wait until after 10 p.m. What a stickler. Some rusted nails are protruding from the edge of the window, and even if my name's Rusty, I don't really want to get tetanus. I hadn't seen that clock from the other side of the tree. It says 21:55. Well, who knows if it's accurate. It's the barrel that pulls the rope and makes the pulley turn, but on the ground it is now useless. Unless... All right, let's climb up to see what I can do from there. Of course, it might work. The impact could make the barrel fall, pulling the rope and making the pulley turn. Second of concentration. I have to aim at the right spot. Darn, the barrel stopped on the brink. I don't think the clock has passed 2200. Yes! Thanks to the gravity of the barrel, the axe has pulled the rope and moved the time past 2200. Good. Let's choose a song. I choose Me and My Friends of Cryptor, because I hate racism. It looks like the time has come. I can pick a song. I'd like to hear I Have Exceptional Sight, but I Can't Stand a Fight, dedicated to my dream woman. I'll go back. They're not very high, but when we got there, Spoffy and I did a loop-de-loop, and I have to say I had a moment of fakeness. A coffin. Could it belong to one of the old guardians?
Hey! Who did you just call old? Ah, sorry for my tone, but the effect of my infusion is running low.
Wow! A pair of talking feet. Nice to meet you both. My name is Rusty Steelknee, a sagacious knight. You two have different names, or did you keep the one from the late guardian?
Very funny. I am Bill Undergrave, the guardian of the mountain of the Ascension Temple of the realm of Manza-san. But you can call me Bill.
Okay, but how could you see who's coming or going from down there, Bill?
Professional secret. But if I really have to, I'll prove it to you. You got here not long ago with a 900-pound black horse named Spoffy. Judging by the sound of your steps, you probably weigh 290 pounds, armor included. You've been playing around with the graves in the cemetery and thrown the heavy helm of La Burr in the swamp, breaking part of the pier and destroying my new boat.
Oh, that's why the pier was broken. And the boat, too. Hey, you know you're really good? I'd shake your hand if you had one, but now I really have to go. Sorry.
Wait, I'm not angry, and I have no intention of getting my money back, since I have another boat docked at the other pier. Furthermore, I know it was an accident and the mechanism of the tombstone was jammed. But you still owe me a couple of favors. The first is quite simple. I finished the green bile that I use as a calming infusion. You can find it in the house of Master Tao Zhen Yu, who lives at the eastern border of the realm.
I'd pick it up gladly if I only knew how to get to the eastern border of the realm.
Since you destroyed the pier, the only possible path is the one surrounding the mountain, accessible by Ye Olde Cemetery. You just have to proceed past the well.
Of course, I get it. But there's a sign that strongly advises against accessing that area.
Yes, they put it up for the weaklings. But you are certainly not afraid of a narrow, steep, poorly lit path with a mortal cliff and rough and pliable terrain.
Ouch, that's all? I thought there were also, like, giant bloodsucker bats, fatty killer flies, and squishy rabbits. It'll be a walk in the park.
Good. The other favor is for you to get me something to drink. That is not swamp water, obviously, to disguise the bad taste of the vile tea. You should find something at the Garlic Griffin Tavern, but the elevator to access the temple is broken, and I don't have the keys to enter from the cellar. I know they just opened a new discolstery around here. I can hear the bass of the music coming from the abandoned shack. They surely have something to drink there, but I don't know how to get in.
There's a loudspeaker hanging on the wall of the mountain. I wonder what it's for. A lit torch. Bill, it's great talking to you, but after only a few minutes, it's worse than being in the discolstery. Can't you do anything about that bothersome torch?
Ask and ye shall be satisfied, Rusty.
Amazing, Bill. You're a man full of surprises.
No problem.
A lever of unknown use. Can't tell what it might be from here. I should get closer. But what?
Stop right there, Rusty. I'm sorry, but you can't trespass beyond the yellow line. Go back or I'll be forced to call in.
Aesthetically, it's not the best, but I think it could work. Well, I'm ready to enter his head. Hypnosis is starting to kick in. I feel like I'm turning into a zombie. Very impressive, I'd say. The Jolly Roger bandana is to get more into the pirate attitude, even if they won't exist for 1,000 years. Away with the willow. It's not a good fit in the middle of the sea. Ocean. Finally, a pirate ship. Alright, it's a little small, but the memory needed to render the ship was too high. It'll be fine over time. Remarkable. I didn't think my sense of self-identification could be so realistic. It really does look like a pirate ship in the middle of the ocean. Ancient ruins are surfacing from this side of the ship. Those aren't normal doubloons. They have a specific mark on them. It almost looks like... But of course, on the lid of the treasure chest is written Templar Forints. Such a strange currency. This information will surely come in handy. Oh, what a terrible smell. Oh, it could kill a bunch of skunks with colds. Ugh. Oh, it's impossible to go through. I know. It's a mental block. I need to find out how to remove it. Hey, Templar.
What do you want now, horrifying zombie pirate?
How can I remove the first mental block?
You perhaps mean the sail? That scent of summer breeze that recalls my childhood spent changing the diapers of my 8 younger brothers? I don't know. But it should have something to do with the secret treasure. If you remember what it is, it'd surely help me remove the first block.
It's Templar Forints.
How can you know about the existence of Templar Forints? I never told anyone about it.
I'm psychoanalyzing you, digging into the subconscious of your mind, trying to find out your archetypal code.
What?
Forget about the technicalities. I'm removing the mental block to let you return to reality.
Yes, I think I can do it now.
Hey, Templar.
What do you want now, horrifying zombie pirate?
What could help you to remove the second block?
Maybe if you help me remember the secret recipe of Grandma Flakes.
Well, it would be best to get busy finding it. Serial boat race. It doesn't make much sense. But let's read the instructions. Grandma Flakes created the best cereal in the world. Win a package and discover her secret recipe. The game is simple. Put the cereal box on the boat that you think will win. If you're lucky, you'll win the package. What are you waiting for? P.S. The game can be addictive. Stop immediately if you still haven't won after the 123rd game.
Serial boat race. The Norrington. 3, 2, 1, go! the solid czar. You lose. I'll repeat. You. Hey. Wait. You win? You cannot win. No. Error. Error, error, error.
Found! Let's see what's written on the secret recipe. It says, always add some love. Come on. What kind of freaking secret recipe is this? Wait, where does this come from? Helmet of true metal. Wow, an augmented reality helmet with eye controls. It seems to contain a musical record. Let's see what happens by doing an eyebrow swipe on play. I can't believe it. It sounds like gunshot. But I've never heard this song before, and I know them all by heart.
Of course you don't know it. These are their songs from the future.
And how do you have them exactly?
I don't intend to reveal such details of my personal life
to a dirty and gruesome zombie pirate. I get it. Anyway, I discovered the secret recipe of Grandma Flakes.
That's impossible. I'm the only one who knows the secret ingredient to complete the perfect recipe. She confided in me a few seconds before passing into the other world.
Ah, the fact is that I also know the secret ingredient. It is much love.
How come? You were present at her passing to the other world and overheard?
I'll explain later. Hey, Templar.
What do you want now, horrifying zombie pirate?
Let's remove the last block. What is it you can't remember?
It has something to do with the name of my pet fish. I don't recall what I named him.
For now, I can't think of any other names. But I'll come back with the correct one. I move it. It's an incomplete statue of Captain Long John. He holds in his hand a Spitfire and a saber. It seems to be an old circus sign that says, "Fabulous Shooting Long John." It's an incomplete statue of Captain. He holds in his hand a Spitfire and a saber. The label says oil. Hey, a secret passage. No, it was simply empty inside. I move it. Again, we'll have to scrub really hard to wash away that disaster. There's a red button labeled Try Me. I can't resist, I can't resist! What a cannonball! Guess what all those piled up boxes were hiding? A fish tank. Empty. There's a label that says Little Templar. I wonder how come it didn't break like the boxes. Hey, Templar.
What do you want now, horrifying zombie pirate?
I know the name of your pet fish.
Really? What is it?
Little Templar? What a stupid name.
Hey, I can hear you even if you whisper.
Oops. Anyway, I managed to break your third barrier as well.
That's true. Then, the moment has come to face the abhorrent Captain Crabbrain. Hold on.
It's a sort of pulsating brain with little legs. Aye aye, Captain Crabbrain.
Arr, arr, arr.
Yeah, I'd talk that way too if my brain was out of its cranium. Has this Captain Ballbrain a weak point, at least?
Let's see. He has an impenetrable shell that makes every object launched against it bounce off. He can comfortably breathe both underwater and in the open air. He has telepathic ability with which he can raise and move very heavy objects.
In short, you created an unbreakable and flawless mythological figure. You're really in the...
Wait! He has a flaw. He loses his temper when he's left in the dark. Last time, I was able to free myself by putting out all the candles of the cabin he locked me in.
It's a good clue. Although I'm afraid it will be difficult to turn off the sun. I'll have to think of something. Why is he called Captain Crabbrain? It sounds like a tongue twister.
Well, he has the body of a crab and a face shaped like a brain. He surely couldn't be called Pizza Margarita.
I have no other questions for now. But let me go back to face the villain. There's something on that flagpole. It looks like a jug, of at least 54 liters. I wonder why it doesn't fall down. Well, on the sail, there's an apparently undecipherable rebus. A knight talking into a megaphone. A huge kraken. Its tentacles are even longer than this ship. Testing. That's a really unbreakable head. A group of sirens have gathered on a rock. They look pretty bored. Testing.
In the deep, where sailors sleep, there I find the songs that I sing. In the deep, where soon you'll sleep, from your bones comes my next melody.
The powerful Poseidon, in statue-like position, holds his trident while trying to pick off some of the fish that got stuck in his beard.
Testing.
It's true that I'm far from Poseidon myself, but what terrible aim. This board is unstable and wobbly. Maybe this thing could be useful.
Testing.
The deep where sailors sleep.
Testing.
There I find the songs that I sing. The deep where seagulls sleep.
It looks like the fate of that jug is to stay up there.
Comes my next melody.
Surely Trident should force his army to take a shooting class. Never seen so many Tridents all together.
Testing.
Oh, what happened? It seemed to me like I flew 500 feet, went water skiing without skis, and ended up against a cliff used by seagulls as a bathroom. And actually, that's not far from the truth, given that it's a stinky bush full of human fertilizer. Templar? Are you here? Can you see the swamp?
Saint Theobald, where am I? What the hell is this place?
You are in the realm of Mansasun, in the middle of the swamp. Can't you remember how you ended up on that block of rock?
I recall being in Mansasun's forest. Beautiful green and very lush forests. All the birds chirping, hot and bright sun.
Maybe you got here in an unspecified past, before the curse.
What curse are you talking about? I don't know anything about it.
I'm talking about the Cup a Never. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should have already been here when it was cast. I just don't understand why you didn't turn into a troll too. Maybe that block of rock where you're... Oh, of course. It must be part of the Ascension Temple.
I thought I was the crazy one here. Anyway, who are you?
Oh, right. I'm Rusty the Rusty Steelknee, a cunning knight. I'm the one who's bringing you back to the present.
Oh, right. You're the zombie from before. Tell me, how can I help you?
How can you survive if you don't move from that stone block?
My brain unplugs when my body suffers a vitamin deficiency. At that point, an automatism takes over that moves my legs to the nearest food and drink vending machine. I don't really know what's happening since I'm sleeping.
Maybe it's the instinct to survive? It'd be interesting to hear, even if deep down I'm not sure I want to know about this, but what automatism is needed to go to the bathroom?
I vaguely remember a bush and a hushed buzzing. Ugh, how I hate flies. If one was close to my sword right now, I'd stick it like a chicken on skewers.
Okay, there's no need to be so specific. You said before you own all the future songs of Night Trash. How come you got so lucky?
Alright, listen. The powers of the sacred mantra of the High Ward projected me inside their studio, so I took the Micro-Paladin with their last album.
Interesting. Very interesting. I'd like to hear some music now. Would you lend me the Micro-Paladin?
No. It's safe here, hidden in the grip of my sword.
Gotta go now. I'll see you around. Well, here. Genius! I'll spray the liquid soap on his hand so his gauntlet will become slippery and he will lose the sword. At that point, with a speed that sets me apart, I'll snatch the Micro-Paladin in a jiff.
Hey, what are you spraying on me? I can see you.
Yes. Sorry, Templar. I was just testing the new flower spray that I bought and I misdirected the jet. I'll spray him again. Maybe once is not enough. The sword is not slipping from his hand.
Stop it right now!
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm such a goofball. Nothing. It's still not falling. Yet I sprayed a lot of soap and I surely hit him.
Damn flies. Don't get close, you're done for. Get back to your bush. Oh no! My noble saint sword!
It almost beheaded me. I have to thank my cat-like reflexes that made me jump into the latrine bush. Whatever. Better dirty than dead. I can't do this. The handle slips from my fingers. The hilt contains the Micro-Paladin with the 5th album of Night Trash. Mine! Let's go back to my great friend DJ Super Knight. The flyer is valid for a free drink, but if the supply of beverages is like the one I see on that shelf, I think I'll be dying of thirst. Hello, like a free drink, please. Hey, what kind of drink is this? That's a magnetic card that said free drink. What do you need to have to get some whisk grog in this realm? I'll go back. Now that I've removed the axe, you can see some buttons with a slot on the side, a small door, and a label that says the main glycine. This trunk has a crack with the exact length of this free drink coupon. Let's see what happens if I insert it. Want to bet that this is the main glycine vending machine? A bottle came out of the trunk. I'll take it. Carrot juice. Too bad. I'd have much preferred tasting the famous whisk grog of the area. Spoffy, I'm coming back. Be a good boy. All right, let's take a deep breath and cross our fingers. The elevator shaft. It's broken. Even by pressing the buttons frenziedly, it won't resume working.
Halt! Who are you?
Yeah, halt. Who are you?
I have an urgent need for the bathroom. Can you please let me pass?
You're in a swamp. What's your problem, stranger? There's no bathroom.
Yep, no bathroom this way. Just the dumpster and the village that leads to...
Hey! No bathroom, okay? If you really need to go, head back to Ye Old Toilet. Even if I personally would prefer the swamp.
The swamp, yep.
Sorry to bother you, but I think I should actually go that way.
But why?
Right. Why?
The guardian of the mountain of the temple, Bill Undergrave, sent me to get some bile tea. Why are you laughing?
You said bile.
Actually, I was laughing because from here, you can only get to the dumpster. You won't find any tea. Just some pee.
Yep, like he said.
All right, I admit I'm not exactly an expert of this region, so... Have you guys ever heard of an Eastern house?
Sure, it's the house of the Master Tao Sen Yu, expert of the Chan and of the 18 steps of the folk food.
Yeah, it should be his. How can I get there?
Take the first path on the left, and when you are at the carriage crossing, go north.
Well, thank you. I owe you one. What a nice sunset. I must have arrived at the north border of the realm, outside the range of the curse. A strong metal gate blocks my way to the house of Master Zuan Brand something. God, it won't be easy this time. Warning. Feudal traditional medicine exhibition under construction. I'll be back soon. P.S. for Bill. I'm out of green bile tea, but as soon as I come back, I'll get one from the box and bring it to you. P.S. for Runto. Tell your colleague Pettigrew that the catheter shouldn't be used as a straw for his fruit juice. Yuck. Oh, it wasn't locked. This is surely the table on which Master Yan Zan Tran usually keeps his green bile teas. But I don't even see one. We'll have to look elsewhere. It's a very ancient and delicate gone. It works! What a nice little house. Nobody's answering, and the door's locked. I better come back later. Green bile tea. The bile is extracted directly from the liver of select bears. Disgusting. At the end it says it has a calming effect that acts in a matter of minutes. Note, box 6 of 10. Drink for bowel evacuation. I refuse to read the rest. Note, box 2 of 2. In box number 2 is a supply of products for bowel evacuation. I don't need it personally. My movements are as regular as the buggy trains in the realm of Japonia. According to what's written on the note, in the 6th box of this pile there should be some green bile cans. So let's see. Box number 6. Number 6. Oh, here it is. It's easiest to open. It's right down here. Good. Now. This feudal traditional medicine. But, as with alcohol, better not mix things between them, or it could get messy. Speaking of messiness, it's time to pack up, and quick. I acquired the herbal tea for Bill, so I can definitely scooch. reads number 11 on the license plate.
Who are you?
A talking sheet.
But don't you see I'm a ghost?
Oh, well, in that case... Ah, ghost!
I just refreshed my sheets.
Call me mix for Bill is ready. Here you go, Bill. A nice relaxing green bottle tea mixed with carrot juice.
Well, I was starting to feel a mild anger getting to my brain.
Hi, Bill. Are you still alive?
You should have been a jester, not a knight. But go ahead, Rusty.
Do you have any ideas about how to recover the Love Bear's helm? Maybe renting a digger or something like that?
Here, Rusty, you asked the right person. I can rent you a little technology jewel that comes directly from the genius of the farrier. The gravitational satellite. Thanks to the gravitational satellite, you can lift any metal object, no matter its weight.
Seems interesting. And how much would the rental of such a technological item cost me?
Last time I rented it to an American knight, who shipped a strange statue here that he finally left in the swamp. I charged him 1 stack of doubloons.
Done deal. Here's your stack of gold doubloons.
Good boy. I have the pleasure to deliver to you, for 3 hours only, the controller for the gravitational satellite.
Amazing. It attaches to the wrist and is also a touch screen. I'm gonna try it right now. Thanks, Bill. Bye.
But, Rusty!
Let's activate this thing and see what happens. Nice switching music. Okay, and now let's try pressing this button, labeled Start. Oops, I think I did something wrong. Better turn it. Oh no! I also think I got the destination wrong. Maybe before using the controller, I should have asked for a user manual from Bill. What a mess. And now who's gonna tell him? Let's hope that green bile tea is really strong.
Maybe Rusty didn't realize that Bill represented the least of his problems at this moment, given that he could go neither forward nor backward.
Do you realize that you always comment at the most inappropriate moments? Bill?
Rusty? Don't say anything. Fortunately, I already drank my green bile tea. You operated the gravitational satellite using the last setting in memory, the one of the statue of the American knight. Then you panicked and switched the controller off, making the statue fall down in a random spot. At this rate, you'll destroy all the access piers and we'll both starve to death. To use the controller correctly, you first need 2 other things: the additional module and a variable coding map of the area. Once obtained, you should link the map to the controller with the additional module and all will be crystal clear.
And where do I find this additional module for the controller? Can you rent that too?
Of course, it's included in the price. It just slipped under my old boat. I think you should understand where it's docked by now. Move it and you'll find the module.
Of course I saw it, but I suppose I need the keys to move it.
Here are the keys. Be careful with that handle accelerator. It's very sensitive.
Where do I recover the specific map you were talking about that I should use with the additional module of the controller?
At first glance, it looks like a normal map, where a rough chart of the graveyard and part of the surrounding swamp are drawn. But I already told you I don't know where you can find it. Maybe you can ask the king. He has moved into the Ascension Temple.
Don't worry, Bill. I'll try to find a way. Thanks, but I have to run now to find the stuff needed to make the controller work. Bye, Bill.
Bye. If you need me, you know where to find me.
Darn. This accelerator doesn't seem that sensitive to me. Let's try pushing it more decisively.
after still more mischief, Rusty understood that half measures also exist.
But it was stuck. I apply the additional module, which is actually some duct tape, to the display of the controller, like this. Perfect! I attached the map to the controller display with the previously applied duct tape. Now it's complete. I'll try turning it on to see what happens, hoping not to cause any other disasters. Nice switchy music. With 4 arrows and 2 buttons, it could become an interesting device. And it's smart too. It's recalibrating with the new map inserted. Good. Now that it's synchronized with the graveyard map, I'll set it to start from here, where Love Bear's helmet is. Okay, and his destination? On Spoffy's head. No, just kidding. I never do something like that. Actually, I'll set the Duke's obelisk as destination. I must recover that newspaper. I don't understand what could have happened. How did it fall here again? It seemed that I had set it up correctly this time. Ah, maybe I get it. The controller's battery. It's not charged enough to lift the heavy helmet completely. But I raised someone's attention, it seems. Bill.
Rusty?
I saw a curious lever beyond the yellow line. Can I know what it's for? Or is it a secret?
It's not a secret. It's just the lever to activate the back stairs to avoid going all the way through the boardwalk.
Interesting. Is there any chance I can use them? I left the gas cooker on under Spoffy's saddle.
I'm sorry, Rusty. They're for the exclusive use of authorized personnel. Furthermore, you parked your horse in the open, so don't worry about gas. What do you want to know?
Listen, Bill. The controller is driving me so crazy that soon I'll need the green bile tea as well.
Peace, brother. What's troubling you?
The controller's battery. It's dead. It got the job half done and then it turned off.
That's all? Well, go recharge it then. There's a convenient charging station right in this clearing near the lever.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Bill. I'm going immediately.
Stop right there, Rusty. I'm sorry, but you can't trespass beyond the yellow line. Go back or I'll be forced to call in the archers.
What? How? But how can I get to the charging station for the controller?
Only authorized personnel can cross the yellow line. I gave you permission to use the charger, but not to cross the line.
Sheer madness. Let's go back to my great friend DJ Supernight. The controller is synchronized and correctly set. There's only the dead battery left, but it shouldn't be difficult to find a charging station in the middle of a swamp. The DJ came out to see what happened. It is a normal fishing net covering a branded Bowie loudspeaker and... What? What is a powerful and expensive loudspeaker like this doing in the shack? The guys at Bowie, besides building the best bows in the world, dabble in making loudspeakers that rock! There's an entry plug for an audio jack. Good idea. I'll unplug the cables and plug the mixer directly into the Bowie. Done. Now I just have to make the right dedication to cause everything to tremble. Hey, DJ! I'd like to make a dedication. I'd like to listen to I Forge Metal with My Breath remix. I dedicate it to all my friends who love having a drink, but then let the horses be driven by the sober ones. Woo-hoo! Go! 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 Oh, great. The bass of these loudspeakers is amazing. I could still feel the armor vibrating. Furthermore, the cage containing the giant bat has fallen, allowing the nocturnal volatile to escape. I'll go back. I'll take him. The Micropaladin perfectly fits the empty slot of these fantastic headphones. I wonder how good the new Night Trash album will sound with those. Look what I found drifting in the swamp. I guess they're yours.
I can't believe this. My headphones! Oh, I don't really know how to thank you, Rusty.
Don't worry, Bill. I also made you another gift. Put them on and press play.
I promised myself I'd never listen to music during working hours again. But I'll turn them on for just a second to hear what the MP contains. A new album from Night Trash? Okay, I'll just listen to just a couple of songs. Oh, this madrigal is amazing!
Wow, the Bowie headphones don't allow Bill to hear the alarm and call the archers. I can safely pass. Let's see if this lever activates the back stairs like Bill said. Perfect. These stairs will suit me just fine. Let's hope he doesn't take too long. Already? Good. Now everything should be all right. Fingers crossed. Let's try again. I'll set it up to start here, where Love Bear's helm is. Okay, and as a destination, let's leave Spoffy in peace and set the Duke's obelisk. Nice bang. Better put the controller back if I don't want Bill to fly off the... Spoffy, I'm coming back. Be a good boy. I'll take it. It's the local newspaper. Knights are us. On the page of quiz solutions, the word Landgrave was circled. I talk inside it. Testing, testing.
Error. Password incorrect.
Fantastic. It's a voice recognition tombstone. Let's try to answer the Riddler's enigma. Important person who benefits from feudal rights, 9 letters. But Landgrave is the name of my cat. I wonder if Granny must have given it milk. Let's try Landgrave.
Password correct. Welcome back from the afterlife, Sir Riddler.
Hooray! A little hatch opened up. It contains a sock with patches. It's wrapped in some sort of tinfoil. Of course, it's a thermal sock to keep feet warm in winter and fresh in the summer. The look of these ice cream sundaes is really inviting. Let's see, which flavor inspires me the most? I put the sundae in the sock, which should maintain the cup at the right temperature and prevent the ice cream from melting. Let's see if Jazz's ice cream is the solution for this puzzle. I put it in that sort of drain with holes. Oh, it's melting! But the melted ice cream goes into the drain and the weight dial reads 7 ounces, while the other beside it is turning. The second dial reads 260 calories. I thought this way. It's opening! Mine! I removed the pins. You never know if a woman on the other side of the world might stop feeling back pain. Look at that. At the ends of the 3 pins, there are 2 keys attached. Strange. Even if I'm not a math genius, things just don't add up. Huh. I quite like this doll, but maybe the other key is still inside it. Let's search better. Here it is, the 3rd pin key. Let's see if this key works. The key fits, but it stayed stuck in the lock. Whoa! Roy! Are you trying to give me a stroke?
I thought the mighty knights were fearless. Why do you cover your face? Do you suffer from acne?
You haven't scared me. I was just a little distracted, and I finished puberty long ago. I wear the helmet to increase the mystique around me.
Enough small talk. You promised me a game of Matoko.
All right. But explain to me further how this game of macabre tortures works.
Well, it's very simple. He who starts must invent the crime committed, on the basis of which the opponent imposes the suitable torture. The torture must be connected to the crime, otherwise you don't get any bonus points. And if you repeat a torture or crime already mentioned, the points go to the opponent. Are you ready yet, or do you want to think for a while?
Yes, let's start. Can't wait to begin.
Fine, let me begin.
Fight.
You find yourself in the Garlic Griffin Tavern, comfortably drinking a jug of whisk grog. All of a sudden, I arrive and accidentally hit the table, spilling your entire drink. What would your reaction be?
I get on my feet, and I beat you up.
Well, actually, this isn't macabre torture. It's more like an exaggerated reaction. You should have answered this way. I would close you inside a barrel and fill it up to the rim with wine, wait until you drank every last drop, then set you free in the middle of a cobblestone street where carriages pass at rush hour. Did you get it? By doing so, you earn 100 points, which in this case go to me. Now it's your turn to commit a crime, and my turn to inflict on you an exemplary torture.
You're walking along the swamp shore with an uninhibited lady. When I arrive, I'll act as a braggart and kidnap your girl.
I'd scrape off your skin with a razor that ladies use, then sprinkle your body with the salt the lady kept in her purse, and hang you upside down from a tree and leave you melting in the sun. You're praying at the tomb of a dear one. I show up out of the blue and steal all the flowers that are on the tombstone.
I'd scrape off your skin with a razor that ladies use, then sprinkle your body with salt the lady kept in her purse, and hang you upside down from a tree, and leave you melting in the sun.
No, Rusty, it's another 100 points for me.
Is this game gonna go on much longer?
Okay, let's see who earned more points. I win! Thanks for the training. I'm going back to my store, but if you should pass from the temple, come find me, and I'll give you a red nylon web for free. Well, see you later, Mighty Knight.
There's a small tag with Dr. Snaggletooth written on it. This is the right coffin, but this doctor doesn't have a name. Whatever. Let's open it and see what we find. It's shocking. He has front teeth that resemble those of a shark. All right, let's take a deep breath and snag him. Good. Whew. All right, let's get out of here. It kind of lacks air in here. Let's see if the dentures of Dr. Snaggletooth work on these metal chains. Oh no, the dentures broke. The pin keeping the jaw together fell out. Well, no harm done. It shredded the locks, freeing access to the panel. Now let's see what important thing is hiding in this tomb. It contains a remote control and a paper airplane. At the bottom of the tombstone, I see a red button with writing on it that says, "Press me." What should I do? Do I press it? I press it! Ooh, I better get out of the way! Whoa, a missile tomb! Looking at it against the light, I can see some words. Let's try to open it. There's some writing in Proto-English that I can translate in real time. "Oh, adventurer who made it this far, beware and don't go further. Once this line is crossed, the desecration of his body will have nefarious consequences." I'm not sure I correctly translated the sentence, "beware and don't go further." On second thought, it could be translated as, "You were good. You deserve a medal." Underneath are other writings like magic formulas. But I'd say I can throw this paper away. They're just incomprehensible words after all. A shiny helm with two long horns and a sort of antenna. It looks abandoned. But what? Wow! A super secret passage! That's why this helm has horns. They serve as an antenna for the fishbone remote control. What's here? Clever one, that farrier. There's a concealed switch here. Look where they put that coffin. Now I understand the reason for the noxious stink that Macho Turtle smells of sometimes. It's not the trolls, but the sewer. That doesn't mean the trolls don't stink, of course. Now I can see the steps very well, but they're all eaten by woodworms. Their maintenance is not performed for a long time, and... Ta-da! Oh, there's a noxious smell in here. It's a mix of troll armpit, digested organic fertilizer, and bat urine. The coffin lid is closed. On its end, I see two little locks. These pin keys seem to be the right size. Let's try it. Ah! The lid has literally flown away, taking the pin keys with it. Well, that's okay. I don't think I will need them anymore. And... ah! Where's the head? The skull's missing from the skeleton! It's opened, and the old guardian has no head. They sure have a bizarre way of burying themselves out here. Just the fact that the coffin was put in a sewer pipe says a lot. And then, at the risk of repeating myself, he has no head! I can finally take the free climbing tools of the old guardian. I'd say I can go back to the cemetery now, even if this stink will be stuck in my helm for a couple of days. Blech. Hi, Macho. What are you doing down here? Were you curious if I was able to find the tomb of the old guardian? Did you have any doubt? It was a bit laborious, but in the end...
Forgive me, Roosley.
Ouch! My name is Rusty Steelknee, and... I'm in heaven, together with a beautiful angel.
Frankie Collender! I finally found you! This time you won't get away with it.
Frankie who? Are you maybe getting me confused with your ex? Because if that's the case, then I'm definitely Frankie what you just said.
Actually, your voice is different than Collander's, and looking at you more closely, you don't resemble him. I was wrong, but nevertheless, you're in a lot of trouble. You know what you just did? What are you doing down here?
When I opened my eyes and saw you earlier, I thought I was in heaven, because I didn't think that much beauty could exist in the world. Maybe I went too far with the romantic stuff.
I'd say to knock it off. This is the realm of Manza-san, not the realm of harmony.
Well, I was viciously beaten up by the guardian of the cemetery, Macho Turtle. I thought we'd become friends. He was nice enough to reveal some hints to finding the grappling hooks, and...
What are you talking about? Macho Turtle? Grappling hooks? The only guardian I know is Bill Undergrave, the guardian of the Mountain of the Ascension.
No, really. Macho is a big guy. He's got a sharp halberd that cuts cans, and he goes around in his underwear.
In underwear, you say? Were they black, by any chance?
Yeah, I think so. Do you like black underwear? I also have some, customized with my name written on the waistband. Okay, I get it. You aren't interested. All right, let's start again. My name is Rusty Steelknee, and...
Your name is Rusty? All right, Rusty. Don't try to be clever and tell me what really happened down there. You're already in big trouble.
I see you can't be fooled in any way. You're really a smart one. Actually, I'm a relic hunter. I became aware of a precious gold relic in this realm, and I was looking for it, but then... 1. The elevator was broken. 2. The old guardian was dead. 3. I ran out of breath mints. So, instead of breath mints, I adapted to endure my breath down here. For points 1 and 2, I made a great effort to find these tools which allowed me to reach my destination, brilliantly dealing with the tombstone's puzzles. And after all that, what happens to me? My new friend stuns me for I don't know what reason, and when I wake up, I'm in danger of beheading for I don't know what other reason.
Let's say I believe you, Knight Steelknee, even if that is maybe the weirdest and most twisted story I have ever heard.
Oh, finally. Thanks, what did you say your name was?
I didn't say. You can call me Captain of the Royal Guards of the Realm of Manza-san. As soon as we saw the signal, we stopped drinking our tea and rushed here.
What signal, Captain of the Royal Guards of the Realm of Manza-san?
The signal flare. Honestly, we didn't expect that. We didn't even remember its meaning. We had to call the realm's customer service line to ask what we had to do. Now that it has happened, I don't dare to imagine the consequences. We must strengthen the guard so that the smugglers can't also take. But I'm saying too much.
Listen, Captain of the Royal Guards of the Realm of Manza-san, I didn't want to cause so much inconvenience to your royal paranoias. Can I make it up by offering you a drink while we wait for the lift to be repaired?
You still didn't get it, do you? Look at the coffin.
The coffin is... empty! The headless skeleton of the old guardian! It's disappeared! The skeleton of the old guardian is gone. How is that possible? Oh, now I begin to understand. It was tied to the coffin because it was contaminated with Allium, the substance that makes the corpse levitate. Well, maybe if we hurry.
I wonder how you managed to solve the puzzles of the farrier. For all this time, the adepts of the witch didn't even come close, and you... Never mind.
Witch? What witch? The only woman I've seen since I've got here is you. Not that you look like a witch. Well, on the contrary, even if you don't have an easy temper...
Listen, Rusty, you already caused enough trouble. Accept a suggestion and go back to your realm. You are way over your head here.
All right, but first I'd like to make it up by inviting you to dinner tonight. Or today. I mean, it's always dark anyway.
Archers, get out of here.
I'll take that as and I'll think about it. Then, see you soon, Captain of the Royal Guards of the Realm of Manza-san. Right, after my new conquest, I'd say I can continue my mission. She'll be busy retrieving those 4 insignificant bones anyway. Good. And now, how do I get off this unstable platform? If only it would stop swinging, that would be a good start. Fantastic. The runway listened to me. All right, runway. Now, turn into a magic carpet and fly me to the top of the mountain. It doesn't work! Yo, thanks? Let's start climbing. I hope I don't sweat too much. I didn't bring my moist towelettes.
Resolutely, Rusty began the arduous climb.
It's hard work, but I'm close now. Ow! I'm fine. Fine.
With renewed determination, our hero resumed the steep climb without giving up. The rise of Rusty's Steelknee has been accomplished. Many other tasks remain for him to face, many mistakes to make, and some healthy madness to deal with. But this is another story.
I made it! Whew. That was so much work. So, this would be the unreachable Ascension Temple.
Stop, stranger! Where do you think you're going? This temple is closed until further notice.
Yes, and as reported in the Manual of Small Legends, for now the only thing you can find in this remote place is the Envelope of Wisdom. Before you ask, it's an important note written directly by the developer's hand.
What would a developer be?
It is said that without him, the kingdom and its surroundings would never have existed.
Some sort of god.
Well, let's not exaggerate now. But in this restricted context, it could be considered a sort of divinity.
Alright, I'll find this envelope while I wait for you to open the temple doors.
It may take a while for the reopening, but go ahead to kill the time.
First, I'd have to get past this electric fence to... of wisdom and the golden relic. I found it! But what does it mean that my deeds have already been written? Are you guys freaking kidding me?